Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. A few videos ago, I confided in you guys and said, I kind of hit a wall and I'm feeling not very creative. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see, let me know. And most people were like, keep up the good work. And by most people, I mean like 2 people. But one user, Suave2587, shout out you, said, why don't you read some crazy, interesting, fun facts? So that's what we're here to do. This website is a little bright, I will admit. It was hard to find a website with good facts that also was not bright as ever. Maybe I'll take my glasses off so that you guys don't see the reflection. And let's jump into some crazy facts. So we're looking at BBC's Science Focus. Our first fact: a cloud weighs over 1,000,000 tons. Weighs around 1,000,000 tons. The glasses are coming back on, guys. A cloud typically has a volume of around a kilometer to the third power. That's blah blah blah, density. They're around 1,000,000 tons. Fact number 2. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people. I guess this makes sense because they're so tall. There are only 5 well-documented fatal lightning strikes on giraffes between 1996 and 2010. But due to the population of the species being just 140,000 during this time, that makes up for about 1/3 of 1,000% of lightning deaths per 1,000 giraffes each year, which is 30 times the equivalent fatality rate for humans. So I guess, the whole 1 in a million thing. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. That makes sense. This is due to environmental factors during development in the womb. Umbilical cord length, position in the womb, and rate of finger growth, which is why their fingerprints will be different. Number 4, Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing. That means on average, the length of a day increases by about 1.8 seconds per century. 600 million years ago, a day lasted just 21 hours. So that's pretty interesting. Your number 5, your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called phagocytosis. It isn't harmful and actually helps preserve the gray matter. Very interesting. Number 6, the largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poo discovered is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters in volume. Believed to be a T-Rex turd. The fossilized dung is also called a coprolite and is helping scientists better understand what dinosaurs ate. Number 7, the universe's average color is called cosmic latte. In a 2002 study, astronomers found that the light coming from galaxies averaged into a beige color that's close to white. Number 8, animals can experience time differently than humans. To smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly compared to humans. Salamanders and lizards, for example, experience time more slowly than cats and dogs. This is because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information. Here we go. Number 9, water might not be wet. This is because most scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet but can make other objects wet. Man, if BBC had posted this 2 years ago, when that argument was really hitting the streets, Number 10. A chicken once lived for 18 months without its head. Mike the chicken's incredible feat was recorded back in the 1940s in the USA. He survived as his jugular vein and most of his brainstem was left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remaining for survival. In the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes. Imagine that. Number 11. All of the world's bacteria stacked on top of each other would stretch for 10 billion light years. Together, Earth's 0.001 millimeter long microbes could wrap around the Milky Way over 20,000 times. Number 12. Wearing a tie can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. A study in 2018 found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain by up to 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if on too tight and are great at carrying germs. Ew. I'm going to turn my do not disturb on. Oh. Hold on, let me charge this one up. The fear of long words is called hippopotomonstrosquipedaliophobia. Hippopotomonstrosis quipedaliophobia. Hippopotomonstrosis quipedaliophobia. Hippopotomonstrosis quipedaliophobia. The 36-letter word was first used by the Roman poet Horace in the 1st century BCE to criticize those writers with an unreasonable penchant for long words. It was American poet Aimee Nezukumatahil, possibly afraid of her own name, who coined the term how we know it in 2000. It's a funny joke. The world's oldest dog lived to 29.5 years old. While the median age a dog reaches tends to be about 10 to 15 years, one Australian cattle dog, Bluey, survived to the ripe age of 29.5. I wonder if he has anything to do with the TV show Bluey. In line with that, the world's oldest cat lived to 38 years and 3 days old. Cream Puff was the oldest cat to ever live. Cream Puff. It's a cute name for a cat. Number 16. The sun makes a sound, but we can't hear it. In the form of pressure waves, the sun does make a sound. The wavelength of the pressure waves from the sun is measured in hundreds of miles, however, meaning they are far beyond the range of human hearing. Number 17. Mount Everest isn't the tallest mountain on Earth. I knew this one. Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa in Hawaii, the twin volcanoes, are taller than Mount Everest due to 4.2 kilometers of their height being submerged underwater. I think this is, oh wow, the twin volcanoes measure a staggering 10.2 kilometers in total compared to Everest's paltry 4.6K. So, I see, in total. So the two of them in total are 10.2. Number 18, our solar system has a wall. The heliopause, the region of space in which solar wind isn't hot enough to push back the wind of particles coming from distant stars, is often considered the boundary wall of the solar system in interstellar space. Number 19. Octopuses, which I guess is not octopi in this case because we're talking about individual octopus, which would be an octopus's That's like people's, saying people's, the people's choice, I guess. I said it, or the person's choice instead of people. Anyways, octopuses don't actually have tentacles. They have 8 limbs, but they're arms, in quotations, for most species. Technically, when talking about cephalopods, octopuses, squids, etc., scientists define tentacles as limbs with suckers at their end. Octopus arms have suckers down most of their length. Interesting. Number 20. Most maps of the world are wrong. On most maps, the Mercator projection, first developed in 1569, is still used. This method is wildly inaccurate and makes Alaska appear as large as Brazil and Greenland 14 times larger than it actually is. For a map to be completely accurate, it would need to be life-size and round, not flat. So let's look up accurate map versus Mercator projection. And let's see if we can get this. So a Mercator projection is actually better for land navigation, it looks like. Oh wow. Okay. How can I? We're gonna do this. Oh. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do we're gonna add a screen capture. Boom. And this is what y'all can see this. Yep. So this is what I'm looking at. So this black stuff, let me actually hold on. You guys are getting a inside look at how making a YouTube video works. Whoa, I'm here. Oh, it's like crazy blown up. Hold on. Sorry guys, this is amateur hour, rookie hour. I'm so sorry. If you guys ever wondered how OBS works, I just ruined the surprise for you. Okay. So this black stuff is the Mercator projection. This is like the map that we're used to. And then this green is the Peters projection, which is accurate. So we can see that Africa is way bigger than it is projected. And I guess that when you get closer to the top, it's a lot more squished. We can see, we're going to test my knowledge. I believe this is Iceland. Is not as big as it appears. And this is what they were talking about, how Alaska is not as big as it usually is supposed to be. This Alaska compared to this South America versus this Alaska compared to this South America. So that makes sense. They actually got Australia kind of almost close. Almost. The islands as well. That's very interesting. It's very interesting. Well, I want on that point. I think that's a good little factoid that we can end our lesson on. If you guys like this video and wanted to hear more fun facts, I am down to read them. But just wanted to do a quick little in and out video today. You guys let me know what you want. And yeah, thank you for watching this far. Thank you for watching this video. Do all the fancy stuff, you know what to do. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.